What's up, guys? Welcome to Autism MMA, and today we are back with a new tier list. Who would have thought, right? Today we will be ranking the most autistic UFC fighters, and we're going to be putting them in tiers from absolutely cooked, A, B, C, and then they've just got a little bit of a screw loose. So, without further yap, let's get into the video. So, first off, we've got Tony Ferguson. Shit, this guy, I don't know if it's autism or it's just CTE or general mental health disorders. So we're going to put Tony Ferguson in absolutely fucking cooked. So, obviously, this guy's just weird. There's like 911 calls of his wife ringing him because shit, he'd be like spreading holy water around the crib and shit. I don't even know what the fuck's wrong with this dude, but he's on like an 8-fight losing skid. I think he's got some, ongoing issues. We're not going to touch too much on it, but Tony Ferguson, we're going to put him in absolutely cooked. Next, we have Kai Kara France. I'm going to stick Kai Kara France in the B tier. This guy is just weird, right? I don't fuck with this guy too heavy. See, I don't know if it's a cultural thing with Kai Kara France, but this guy is just strange. The way he like sticks his tongue out, I think it's his like culture. But overall, this guy's kind of weird. I'm going to put him medium on the functioning autism spectrum. Moving on, Justin Gaethje. See, right, the thing with Gaethje, he's just a weird guy. He's just a big lump. It's like every time he throws a dig, he goes, ugh. It's like he puts his whole body into hooks like they are to save his life. You know what I'm saying? This guy is strange. I'm going to say slightly more autistic than Kai Kara France. It's less of a cultural thing, more of like a genetic thing with Justin Gaethje. I think he's got maybe like half an extra chromosome. He's not completely cooked, but shit, this guy's autistic. Next up, we got Dan Hooker. I'm going to put Dan Hooker in... I'm going to put him in the B tier with Kai Kara France. You see Dan Hooker, right? He goes on a slight hiatus. He changed up his style. I feel like he's a guy with obsessions. And obviously, as an autistic person, I know what it's like to fuck with something and want to put your whole life into it. It's like, bro was a normal looking guy until like 2023. Bro decided to get his full body tatted and he decided to have blonde hair. Someone tell bro he is not from Shoot Fighters. He is not Brazilian. But shit, who knows? Tism might be the matter because ever since his mental breakdown, he's been on a win streak. So I don't know. Anyway, Dan Hooker, B tier. Ilia Topuria. I'm going to put him C tier because I don't think it's autism with Ilia Topuria. I think it's overall delusion, but I think it's the delusion and the mental edge is what helps him in his fights. Because bro, I swear bro's filming like a documentary of like becoming a UFC champion before he actually got the title shot, which is fairly interesting. I fuck with him for that. So yeah, not autistic, I don't think. Israel Adesanya. Shit, this guy is weird. I'm going to put this guy in the A tier. This guy talks about fucking his dog. I think it's kind of strange. As a dog owner myself, I would never commit such heinous acts on my dog. I mean, I don't know. I feel like this guy is just a bit of a weird person. This guy belongs on a register of some description. I don't know if it's autism, but this guy is just a bit perverted and weird. I would not trust this guy in a room with my dog. I wouldn't trust him at the pound. I wouldn't trust him at the rescue centre. Shit, keep this guy away from canines. Either way, moving on. Yuri Prohaska. Yuri Prohaska is going to go into the B tier. This guy is just pure autism. His heart's in the right place. He is a good guy. He goes into dark rooms. He finds his inner peace, inner spirit. It could be a cultural thing, but I think he's also a bit autistic. So Yuri Prohaska, we're going to stick him in the B tier for now because he's not a bad guy. He's not cooked. He's just slightly autistic. So yeah, Yuri Prohaska, B tier. John Jones. John Jones, he's going to go in the got a screw loose category. Because I don't think this guy is autistic. I think this guy is the result of media fame for a long time, mixed with a little bit of drug abuse and hate for specific genders. Maybe a little bit of hidden homosexuality. I don't know. But John Jones, he seems to be a guy who fucking acts before he thinks. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's autistic. I think he's just impulsive and he's a bit of a awful person. But I fuck with him for that because I'm not a judgmental guy. It's 2025. If you want to batter your girl, do your thing, bro. Listen, I do not condone that, by the way. Listen, anyway, moving on, Khalil Roundtree. I'm going to put Khalil Roundtree in the B tier. This guy seems to be on a forever redemption arc. I swear this guy was like a fat guy, and then he obviously went from fat to a ripped UFC fighter. I think it's got to his head a little bit. I'm not too sure, but he seems very calm in all of his interviews. It's like, so I was in the gym with Sean Strickland, and he started talking about what he does to women, and I didn't fuck with that. I don't like that. I don't know. This guy seems a bit soy. I feel like he's I feel like he's a bit soy. I feel like he's soy more than anything. He thinks he's on a bit of a redemption arc. Bro's on the winter arc into summer. Bro needs to stop. But yeah, Hamzat Shemaev. I'm gonna put Hamzat Shemaev in the C tier. This guy's very talented. He's probably the result of a little bit of Russian inbreeding. It's like, he's a funny guy. He doesn't really give too much of a fuck. He's like, shut it up, you guys is Chechnya. Bro, this guy is kind of cooked. I'm not gonna lie. But mentally that is, but fighting wise, he's probably the best grappler the UFC's ever seen. So who knows? Like I said, autism could be the meta, or inbreeding could. Well, we know that inbreeding is the meta. But yeah, Hamzat Chimaev, I'm gonna put him at C tier. I don't think he's cooked. I think he's pretty chill. Merab Davalishvili, this guy is absolutely cooked, right? Hey you guys! Nah, this guy's fucked. I'm not gonna lie. He dives into ice lakes and then wonders why it cuts him open. Bro forgot the ice is sharp. I fuck with this guy. This guy is the CEO of EPO. I don't really know what's going on with him, but something is going on with him. I don't know if it's Georgian genetics. I don't think it's a cultural thing. I think this guy is genuinely mentally retarded. But again, I think it is the meta because he is the bantamweight GOAT. Whether you'll like to agree with that or not. Moving on, Bryce Mitchell. Absolutely cooked. This guy's a flat earther. That is enough said. This guy fucks with Hitler. This guy's a flat earther. Right, listen. I ain't gonna sit here and talk about his opinions because I don't know about mine myself. I haven't put enough research into the topic. But Bryce Mitchell just doesn't give a fuck. This guy is inbred. This guy is from southern USA. This guy is a result of generational inbreeding and probably childhood neglect, which has formed into some sort of high-functioning autism. This guy is cooked. I'm putting him in the absolutely cooked category. I feel like he is more cooked than everyone below him. I feel like he's more cooked than Merab. Not quite Tony level cooked, because he can still function like a human being. Moving on. Renato Moicano. Nah, I'm not really feeling too much autism with Moicano. Obviously, he had a poor performance against Islam Makhachev, but we can't really disrespect him too much for that. It's like, he's, obviously his whole thing is, I can't afford to lose. I mean, I just think it's a cultural thing. I don't think he's autistic. I just think he has broken English, and there's a slight language barrier between what he wants us to interpret and what we hear. So I don't think he's autistic. I think Moicano's a chill guy. Hopefully we can see him come back soon, because I thought with Moicano. Anyway, next, Brandon Moreno. I'm going to put Brandon Moreno in A tier when it comes to autism. This guy fucks with Lego. I mean, this guy likes Lego. I mean, there's not really too much more to say about Brandon Moreno. There's slight language barrier, broken English, fucks with Lego. I'm going to assume that he is fairly autistic. I'm going to put him in the same tier as Izzy, but for different reasons. Izzy's much more of a weirdo. Next up, we have BJ Penn. This guy is fucking cooked. This guy has ongoing mental health issues, probably some drug addiction, some substance abuse, CTE, name it, this guy is suffering from it. I really hope that BJ Penn can bring it back. He's been fighting in the streets, losing in the streets. I mean, I don't really know what's going on with BJ Penn, but this guy is fucking cooked. I don't really know what else to say about BJ Penn. I really hope that he can bring it back, because... wasn't this guy fucking filming his mum the other day saying that she got cloned? This guy thinks that his family are clones. This guy's cooked. Maybe he's on something, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think's going on with BJ Penn, but all I know is it ain't nothing good. Anyway, Alex Pereira. I think Alex Pereira... You see, again, I think it's more of a cultural language barrier, broken English thing. Well, this guy didn't even attempt to try and speak English, so kind of a sigma. But either way, Alex Pereira, Shama, Adesanya. I mean, I don't think this guy is majorly autistic. I just think this guy is foreign, and we don't really understand what he's saying. But I'm sure he means well. Raul Roses Jr. This guy, I don't like this guy. And I don't like the way this guy speaks. I don't like looking at this guy. This guy is an abomination of a human being. Obviously, he's a decent fighter, good grappler, but I wouldn't want to see this guy. This is like some shit I'd see in Sleep Paralysis. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not really a massive fan of looking at this guy. He is very clearly autistic to the point where it is very visible. I mean, he's very young, great fighter for his age. I mean, I don't know. Raul Rosas Jr. is a very interesting human being, I'm going to say. Sean Strickland, I'm going to put him in the A tier. I feel like he's got morals. Obviously, he's slightly autistic. He doesn't know how to act in certain situations. He says things. He says before he thinks. And I fuck with that. I mean, we all like that about Strickland. It's why he's got such a fan base. But to be on this tier list, you've got to be a bit cooked. You've got to be a bit autistic. You've got to harbour a bit of autism. So, yeah, Sean Strickland, definitely an A tier, autistic, insane fighter. Anyway, moving on to Jean Silva. I haven't really seen too much of this guy. I mean, he looks a bit weird. He's a great fighter. Comes from the Fighting Nerds camp, I'm pretty sure. I don't really know what to say about Jean Silva regarding the autism, but, I mean, he looks kind of autistic. Anthony Smith. I'm going to put this guy very high A tier. I'm pretty... All I can think about is the fight with Johnny Walker where they were just mid-exchange. Like, you're attacking my family. And Johnny Walker's like, what? What? He's like, you're attacking my family. I can't let it happen, dude. This guy is fucking cooked. This guy is the on-paper GOAT. I really fought with Anthony Smith. I wish he fought forever on some Apex undercards. But yeah, Anthony Smith is fucking cooked. This guy's weird. I don't know what it is with him. It is a result of the CTE, I'm pretty sure. More of a CTE thing than autism. Maybe a slight bit of PTSD in there from some of the beatings he's took in the cage. Not sure. Either way, Tito Ortiz. You see, I want to say this is to do with CTE, but this guy's always been a little bit weird. Like, if we look back to his interviews from back in the day, we look back about, like, 20 years ago, how he used to act. This guy is just a bit weird guy, you know what I mean? Not too much to say on Tito Ortiz. He's a bit strange, but we leave him to it. Kamaru Usman, you see, he's a similar figure to Khalil Roundtree, but not quite as soy. He's very calm in the way he speaks. Like, my dad got arrested, but he didn't do it. I mean, I don't think there's too much going on with Kamaru Usman. I think he's a chill guy. Definitely a steroid abuser, but we allow him. We fuck with Usman. I miss his title reign. Anyway, next, Marvin Vettori. This guy is probably the most autistic guy on the list. Like, this is just pure autism. He is a blockhead. He's a Neanderthal. He's an autistic blockhead Neanderthal. I don't know what's going on with this guy. This guy is fucking crazy. You could hit this guy with a sledgehammer. He's going to just look at you with his Italian face. He ain't going to give you any offense. He's going to give you nothing to fight back against, but he will be your heavy bag for 5 rounds. This guy's always saying some crazy shit on Twitter. He's always saying some racially provocative slurs on Twitter. I mean, I respect his hustle. I ain't going to judge. I fuck with Marvin Vettori for who he is. But yeah, high A tier for Marvin Vettori. Last but not least, Johnny Walker. This guy, I'm going to put him medium A tier, a bit more engaged here, a bit less than Anthony Smith. This guy is just a weird looking dude. Like, he's just a weird guy in general. I mean, I fuck with him. I fuck with his personality, but I don't know if he's still ranked. If he's still ranked, he should not be ranked anymore. This guy gets KO'd very often. I feel like most human beings could KO this guy. But as for Johnny Walker, I mean, there was that thing in the first Ankalaev fight where there was a doctor's stoppage where he was like, where are you? The referee was like, where are you? And this guy's like, I'm in the desert. Like, did this guy want the fight to be stopped? I don't even know. This guy's cooked. This guy's just a bit strange. I wouldn't really trust this guy to not pull some weird shit if I was to link him up. But as for this guy, I don't know if I'm a casual, but I don't know who this is, so I'm just going to put him here. Anyway, thank you for watching. It's a bit of a shorter video today, but I feel like this topic fits the channel pretty well. Anyway, let me know what tier list you want to see next. This has been Tism MMA. Stay autistic. Much love, guys. See you in a bit.